What is good, y'all? Welcome to the show tonight. Welcome to the Clutch. You've been watching us talk a lot of shit to each other for the last week and a half, and it's a great honor to have my boy on here. We've been going at it. Tonight it's going to be a little bit calmer. We're going to be talking about him. I'm not going to lie, there might be some shit talking tonight. Actually, guaranteed there's going to be some shit talking tonight. My boy Antoine falling asleep on us already. What's good, brother?
Oh shit! Your monotone voice had me out. Sorry, dude. Fucking. I thought
already.
I thought I was listening to one of my ASMR videos and shit. And
bro, I'm telling you, let me be the midnight DJ on a radio show. Ain't no one
I was
can make it home.
shit, man. Midnight Confessions from John Fealys. Man, people be in trouble. It'd be midnight reptile confessions and shit. I wanted to call it confess instead of my Burmese python sleeps in the bed with me, and sometimes it gets a little too frisky, and I let him. Ugh, I'm calling the cops, lady.
All right, bro. Let's jump into this shit. Tell us a little bit about you. Like, I want the story about who you are before snakes became a part of you. Like, what makes Antoine?
So, I think I've always been like an animal lover. Period. Being I'm my grandmother's first grandson, and then my mom's first child. So I had a little time space like growing up with just aunts and uncles and like no playmates. So and everywhere I lived, I was always like the smallest person, like in the neighborhood, the youngest kid or whatever. So one day I just stumbled upon the field on the other side of my building, man, and just started like lifting up. Just started lifting up like little pieces of logs and bricks, and I found some what I found out now were like northern brown snakes or DKs or whatever. So ever since then I just had my little family pack, collecting them, and the same thing with like salamanders and shit like that. So I was always that weird kid, you know what I mean, with snakes on them, in the 80s.
You're like the only black boy that likes to go out in the country and play with weird things. Did you grow up in Cali?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
You're from Jersey?
I'm from
New
Jersey.
that makes a little bit more sense. You're not like city folk.
Yeah,
so that makes a lot more sense, actually.
Yeah, so like I grew up in the city, but New Jersey, there's a whole lot of there's like marshlands, and like it's called the Garden State, so it's like big on agriculture and stuff like that too. But a lot of people don't see that part of it. So, but like just outside of every city, there's always like a farm somewhere, a paper mill, or something like that. So that always started early with me because like my two passions growing up was always martial art and animals. So I always told myself I wanted to get great at martial arts and have my own gym one day or my own dojo, when I was a kid. And then I always wanted to have my own pet store. So I always wanted to work in one growing up as a kid and as a teenager. I would never get hired in one. So I was like, you know what, man, I'm just make my own. So like I've literally been selling snakes since I was a kid. Like selling them, breed them all.
So this has been you since day one.
Yeah, this is always the plan, man. Martial arts and reptiles pretty much was I've never ever deviated from it my entire life. I'm like taking, detours and having a means to an end to be able to do these things, but it was always the goal. But what's crazy is I didn't even know ball pythons existed until 2004. So it was like I had like 18 months left in the Marine Corps, and one of my junior Marines, he had a ball python in a 10-gallon tank in his barracks room, and he just got told that he had to do a junk on the bunk, which means like full on inspection, all your uniforms, everything too. Right. So he calls me, he's like, "Hey man, can you like I was married at the time, so I lived out in town." So he's like, "Hey man, can you freaking hold my snake for me?" Like I really thought he was calling me and it was like a dick joke or something like that. Because the Marines. So I took the snake, whatever, and he never asked for it back ever. Like never said anything about it. So I was like, oh shit, a ball python. So I took it home, did my own research on it and stuff like that. Just pretty normal. Had it for let me see, 3 or 4 years after that. And then when I moved into a new place after I got divorced, I had him in the tank on the other side of the house in the back, and not realizing that, you know, in the middle of the day, the sun's gonna come over the house and go through the tank, and then the sun like fried them like through the tank and like killed the snake. So, you know, that was a valuable lesson there. And then I ended up getting another one, just another big normal female, just kind of learning how to take care of them and things like that. And there was a lot of crazy morphs back then. And then fast forward 2009, when I discovered Brian Barczyk on YouTube. He just came across my screen one day, and I was like, "Oh, look, these shits come in other colors." So, you know, but back then, you know, there were pies, albinos, like I saw like a clown I think one time, and just some of the base genes. So you had your pastel pins and things like that. So, you know, just watching his videos, Snake Bites TV or whatever it was back then. I remember just Googling like ball pythons for sale, and there was a picture of a pinstripe pied up there, right? And then they clicked it, and it was like, you know, pinstripe pied, adult male BHB reptiles. I'm like, oh shit, that's Brian, you know. So I call a number, and lo and behold, Brian picks up the phone. He answers the phone. I'm like, oh shit, and then I start like fanboying, like right away the words. I forgot why I was calling. I'm like, oh shit, it's Brian. What up, motherfucker? Blah, blah, blah. I'm watching shit. This is a DoorDash channel. I'm learning so much. And he was like, oh, yeah, cool, whatever, you know. You could tell he wanted to like die laughing. So I asked him about the price of the snake, and he said it was $12,500. I did not expect him to tell me that this snake was $12,500. I was expecting to say like $800, $900. So then I was like, dude, dude, people make a living off of these shits like that. He was like, yeah. He was like, you know, we started talking a little bit about it. So I was like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't prepared to hear you say $12,000 for this animal. So so I'm gonna go ahead and just freaking get off the phone with you, and then I'm gonna try to make the snake the long way, you know. So after that, I found a pinstripe male, just to have around, whatever, just kind of because I like the jinx. Like that was like my favorite, my favorite gene at the time was pinstripe. So I got that, raised him up, got some more normals, got some like het pies, because pies were still too much back then too. So I had like these 50% het pied males and 66% het pied females and some het albino, just a bunch of like, so a whole rack full of normals, like, and then him, and then I ended up getting like a pastel male from him just because I wanted to buy something for him to support him, you know. So I had hit a pied like that. It wasn't until 2013 I hit like an pin pie and I sold it because at that point I really was kind of over it, you know, but I just still had a goal. I was okay, I hit an inchy pin pie, so you know what I mean. So cool, we did it. I posted it. I'm excited, you know what I mean. And then I ended up like selling. So and it just started, and over the years I just started like learning and meet new people and going on and getting my butt kicked in all these forums for asking like what I thought were legit questions at the time, but they were just, you know, people in those forums back then, like the Fauna Classified forums and the King Snake and the Bush League forums and stuff and the major leagues. Man, you like, hey man, you do something like simple as like, hey, what temperature am I supposed to have them at? If you don't know the temperature about your
why the hell do you have these animals?
Then you shouldn't have any of these animals. And I was like, oh, dude, give me a break, man. So I took a break. I took a break in 2013. Really?
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
I saw you. I see you changed the thing. That's funny. Yeah. So I took a break in 2013. Opened up my gym, and then I got to the point where I had to decide whether I was going to do like the gym or do the snakes, and I picked the gym. So a lot of like the key stuff I had at that time, I just like let people like take them, whatever, because I knew I'd come back eventually. So I ended up just doing that, running the gym for a while, you know, for like a year or two, and then slowly got back into it little by little. And then that kind of brings us here now when I have like 100 and some odd animals total, like 78 breeder females and like 15 breeder males. So, and I just been doing it, man. So for profit, I would say I've been doing it and making money since like 2012, 2013, but really taking it serious, like investing like big money and like a lot of projects like that just the past couple seasons. So like the past 2 or 3 years. So it's not been really freaking going. So, but it's been fun, man. Like I meet so many people. I got to travel, man. You know, just being on so many podcasts and just having so many people like volunteering to take me under their wing, and then me to put people under my wing and vice versa. Man, it's just I freaking love this hobby, man. There was a time where there's plenty of times where I was like, man, fuck this thing. No, there were some rough patches, but the good outweighs the bad like all the time. So.
All right, Mr. Earl wants to hear about the fight. We'll go ahead and we'll do our quick spiel about what's going down September 17th. We're going to leave all the pre-fight shenanigans for another live.
All right, John, let them know.
Possibly. All right, so September 17th at Lone Star Reptiles, you're going to see me and this man that's losing by armbar, apparently. I don't know. You're going to see us both go into a grappling match. It's going to be a untimed event. Essentially, there are no rounds. It just goes until there's a winner. Regardless of what happens, end of the day, there's nothing but respect between the two of us. You're going to see a lot of trash talking over the next 2 weeks, but there's nothing but love between the two of us. And this is all to raise money for US ARC. So every single dime, every single penny, every single half a penny, I don't care what the fuck it is. Anything that we make, it's going to US ARC. And then for the actual showing of the fight, because I do not have a monetized channel, everything's being put over on to Antoine's channel. So make sure you check out the actual, I don't know how you would say it, the pay-per-view, man. Check out the fucking pay-per-view on Antoine's channel.
For real.
And all his links are down below, so make sure you hit that up.
So even the people that's there live, make sure you go onto YouTube while we're live and watching things, and you put some super chats in there or some super stickers or whatever. All the proceeds will go to US ARC. The bad thing about that is like, gangster ass YouTube takes like a big percentage. YouTube takes a bigger percentage than like everybody, but I'm not really gonna talk too much about that because when you say stuff like that, it actually flags it on the channel. So I don't want them like messing up your stuff and everything like that.
Right before I get monetized, things.
Yeah, so we won't talk much about that, but yeah, so did you get all your sponsor stuff your shorts filled up already?
Yeah, my shorts are here. I got 3 spots filled on the front. I'm working on the rest. Do you want to do that portion, or do you want me to explain that out?
Well, since Persistent done, you can tell them because you got more spots, but I'm gonna go run real quick and grab my sheet because I want to shout out everybody who sponsored all like my shorts and stuff too. So I'll be right back. You can tell them.
All right. So we are gonna have fight shirts made up by Venom Life, and we also have shorts. On those shorts, we are selling spots as a sponsor. I have 3 spots on the front, and the entire back is clear. So if you're looking to sponsor, hit me up. It's $100 for a spot on the back of the shorts, $200 for a spot on the front. Right now, my sponsor is RETIC, and they've already purchased 3 spots. So if you there.
You froze up for a second. You there? I got you.
You good? I got it.
Yep, I can. I'm here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, all of mine are filled up right now. So real quick, give a shout out to my people in the front: Bishop's Ball Pythons, Banana Bread Royals, KE Royal Reptiles, Smoking Serpents, Amazing Feeders for You. And in the back, I got Craft Brew Morphology. If you saw us on Instagram Live yesterday, that's who we were with. Blue Jar Pythons, Jar Pythons, Lucy Lamb Ball Pythons, Mutation Station, and No Limit Royals. So all those guys hooked it up, man. So
badass.
So taking that money too, handing that right to US ARC as well. And once we're done, our shirts will be autographed. Our fight gear, we're gonna all that off on stage. Sundays we usually do it, right? The Sunday at the
Saturday
end of the show.
night. So Saturday night at 6 o'clock is when the auction hits off.
That makes sense because everybody will probably be hungover on Sunday anyway. You don't even show up to the event. So So that makes it even better, man. So I appreciate everybody jumping in. And like John said, there's still some spots on his. So slide in them DMs and hit them up on Instagram or comment
Oh, yeah.
below. And
Get them
let
in.
us
Get
know you
them
want to
in.
do it. So, hey, how upset would you be, right, if you caught me in the armbar, just having to catch me, right, and I didn't escape, but I let you pop my elbow, then I still finish you? How
Bro,
mad?
if I feel shit start popping, I'm letting go. I'm sorry. I'm letting go. I can't do that, man. I'm not sending you to the hospital later.
If my elbow goes,
I'm not doing it. I mean, I am a medic. I'll pop that shit back in. You ain't gonna like it, but I'll pop that shit back in.
And you still end up losing. So okay, so if we have a technical submission, like if a ligament or a bone breaks, whatever, like that, is that an automatic win? Huh?
No,
Okay,
fuck that shit.
I'm about to say,
Nah,
let me know
because you're gonna
now,
go for a fucking bone break right away. Fuck that shit.
I'm about to say, let me know now so we can make sure the ref knows.
Nah, there's no TKOs.
Okay, there's no technical submissions or whatever. So if I put you to sleep and you don't tap, do I have to wait till you wake up then, or if you go to sleep,
I'm not.
it's over?
Nah. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you get me in a hold and I'm about to go out, I'm fucking tapping. Like I'm not going out in front of people. I'll take the loss. I'll take that L.
Okay, so if I do happen to put you out fast before you tap, right, I'll make sure
you better bring my ass back. That's all I'm saying.
I'll make sure that you're face up, so that way if you shit your pants, nobody can't see it on YouTube.
You dick.
Like if you start doing the electric duck when you're trying to come back and you're like, I'll cut the feed so only people that's there that's filming get to see. Oh man.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yes, for the people asking, I do actually have fighting experience. This isn't just a hey. Granted, this did start as a joke. I'm nowhere near as well versed in the arts of BJJ as my boy is, but I do have fights under my belt. I do have experience. I was actually certified to teach while I was in the Army, but it's a different set. Like you still do it under Gracie's practice, but it's a different set of skills. So I'm adjusting. I'm going to classes. I'm doing my thing. I'm putting in about 3 to 4 hours of rolling a day. So I'm fucking worn out by the end of the day, which is all good. I'm good for it. Like, and it's going to be a good show. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm excited for it. And like I've said from the beginning, it's all to support US ARC. And I'm fucking happy to do it. I'm just glad that we're doing something for them because they've been putting their asses out a lot this year. And they haven't had the support I want to see.
We have to beat Daytona. Daytona raised 117,000. So all you Texans in that huge ass state, we need to form Voltron and beat them. We need 200K. That's what I want to do total. So between all the auction items at the event, between this, like I want to blow it out of the water. Like USR is going to be there at the show. So it's going to be nuts,
we got Brian Potter coming in who runs the actual show itself. We got Phil Goss who is actually going to start off the fight. So the president of US ARC is the one starting the fight. Like they're going to see everything.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. When I talked to JT from Reptile, he was saying like, I've been trying to start something like this for a long time, So, but then he goes, why do you think we couldn't do this before? And I'm like, dude, you mean the tough guys who talk behind the keyboard in the reptile industry? Come on now. What's easier, choking somebody out or Twitter fingering? You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and this is just the beginning. Like this is a concept that people have been wanting to do for quite a while, and we finally fucking just put our foot on the gas and said we're going to make it happen. So this is something that we want to see continued. You'll see, hopefully, if we can do this right and build enough hype, build enough for US ARC, we can see a whole card made up from this. So you'll have like, it'll look like an actual UFC fucking pay-per-view. Like you get in one fight this time, we do it right. You're gonna see a whole card. You'll have your weight classes, all kinds of shit. Like the sky's the limit on this. All we got to do is
hopefully for like the April show, we can like get a hall rented out or like a warehouse and actually charge admission and then donate all of that too, So that'd be pretty awesome. Then that'd give us plenty of time to talk to like local gyms and kind of get them involved too. So yeah, man, it's so crazy, man. Like I'm excited that it's actually against somebody I like, so I don't have to like give myself like psych myself up and shit. Barbara Rill will have refreshment. She picked the baby bottles. Nice. Oh man! Shout out to Earl for hosting it, man.
Hell yeah!
Shout out to Ren, and shout out to Ren for all the ideas that she's been coming up with.
That she's a freaking creative genius. Like,
I'm telling you,
she comes up with like 10 different ideas a day. It scares me. If I had half that talent.
By next week, man, we're gonna have pyrotechnics and shit.
I'm already working on the intro songs. I'm working on a commercial right now for a pre-fight, like you see on the pay-per-views. This is gonna be something that you guys haven't seen before in the reptile industry. I'm super fucking excited. Like, you've seen it on the outside. Yeah. I'm literally trying to mimic UFC fights right now. So
yeah, but there's quite a few people I know who's actually like in a martial army vet with balls. Go Harvey beat the crayon eater. Nice. As long as you're willing to put your money where your mouth is. So how much you want to put up, and if you lose that, donate that money to US Arc. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there are a lot of people in the industry though that are involved in.
So I heard Mike Wilbanks. So I heard Mike Wilbanks was a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Andrew Lyons from Redwood's a blue belt under Hanato Babalu Sobral. Miguel's a blue belt under Kazeka Muniz. That's Immortal Matt Brown's old coach. A lot of people don't know that. People be bumping the gums at Miguel, man. And I was like, he can wrap your ass up, right?
Kerry Molinaro from the Molinaro Snake Lab is, I believe, a blue belt. It's either blue or he just received his, what is it after blue? It's purple, right?
Purple, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so you know the guy from Underground Reptiles?
I've heard of him. I don't know him personally yet.
Yeah, somebody said he was a black belt, I think, or something like that. So I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, well, he can get it too.
If you want it, go. Oh wait, I'm gonna get myself demonetized.
Will Banks, JT. So
it's gonna be a great time, man.
Dude, I was hoping that Brian Cusco was coming, but I heard he wasn't showing up because I was like, dude, I was like, man, we get him nice and liquored up. We can convince him and Bob Blue to go. Oh man,
that's too good.
For real. Comment below if you want to see Bob Blue versus Brian Cusco.
We got a very weird request. I mean, it might happen. Who knows? You pay us enough, anything's possible.
James, the pool of Jello. Hey man, anything for the arc, bro.
And do what is it? The bra and panties match. I'm still saying, if we get it big enough, I'm gonna make Caleb and whoever else keeps talking trash in their DMs but don't want to throw it out in public do a fucking bra and panties match.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, and apparently we forgot about our ring girl, man. We forgot to announce that. So go ahead, take it away.
Which one?
Mary's our ring girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So shout out to Mary. Yeah. I don't know how she got drug into this, but she's down to it.
You know how she got drug into this? I'll tell you right now. Brent, are you still in here? So Brent was supposed to be our ring girl, and after you threw up Rampage, and I threw up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he was like, I respect those guys. Those are my idols. I can't do it now.
He was like,
which is cool, man. Like, I respect that.
He was like, you said it was gonna be public, not public.
Didn't know the whole world could see.
I know, right? Oh man. So that's pretty cool, bro. So. Oh man, how's that season going, bro?
The season's going good, man. I finished up my first season, getting ready to start my second. I've already had one ovulation going into the second season. I think I got like 2 or 3 more. I'm waiting on my freaking rack to come in. Unfortunately, I got an ARS 5540.
Nice.
It's just with the part of the country I live in, it's faster and it's cheaper to get it here than Freedom Breeder. Unfortunately, not that I go one way or another. It's just I needed it now. I got 7 girls waiting to go in a 40 bin that I can't grow anymore because they don't have room.
Yeah, I have like one 6-slot, like the FB70 rack, but I got rid of most of my other like ARS or Freedom Breeder racks because where I live, if you get like 5% humidity, we're like in there. So it's just so dry out here that I went with PVC. So I got some PVC adult racks made, and it's been doing wonders for my humidity and my sheds and things like that. And then I use pretty much whatever coconut husk I can be able to grab at the time. So neither one of y'all are paying me, so I ain't telling you who I use. So, no, I'm just messing.
I got an affiliate deal, so I got one. They sponsored me in the fight. 2, I got an affiliate deal, so I do use Reptichip. Reptichip's where I go.
Well, I got a garage on the side full of like all of it. So I have Reptichip and I have Cocoa Blocks, but I'm repping the Reptolution today, baby. So
it's all right. Pump up my sponsor, man. Make them happy.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, JT's dope, man. So
man. how long have you been looking at this, at making it more than just a hobby? Like you've jumped in and you've actually tried to make this a legitimate business since the day I've met you. But how long has this process taken you?
Well, last year when I never thought about going full time with this ever. And I was just like, with so many other people out there and how big this industry is, I was like, I could figure out a way to make myself stand out from everybody else, especially it's so many breeders in California and a lot of people are pretty much doing all the same stuff, But last year I realized that, during the pandemic, I had the least amount of clutches, but I made the most amount of money, So because like all those projects, those little projects I started investing in actually started like growing up and coming together. And now I have, a lot of stuff that, a lot of people have, but not most people. So like a lot of double recessive projects and so many like double and triple and quad and quintets and stuff now too. You know what I mean? And trying to just shoot for the stars, man. So last year when I matched my salary at my day job, I was like, fuck, dude, like I really, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, so
I had to drop. I'm getting ready to drop Facebook right now. So those on Facebook, go strictly over to YouTube, please. If you want to stay in this, I'm losing my connection because I'm trying to stream to 2 different spots.
So, so at that point, I was like, man, I'd much rather clean up snake shit than do my regular job. You know what I mean? So, well, for those who don't know, I'm an aircraft electrician on the Harrier. It's that fighter jet that hovers. I've been doing that for 22 years going on. Great job. I make a lot of money, but I'd rather be teaching martial arts and hanging out with snakes all day. Yeah, they're working for somebody else.
Hell yeah. I don't blame you, man. Like that's the dream over here. Like I'm not necessarily trying to say like I'm trying to make my living off of snakes only. Like I have my retirement, like we talked about before. I'm actually looking to, I'm bored at the house, in all honesty, like going to school and all that. I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit being home all the time. So I'm looking to get back into the career field, but I don't want to stay in it too long. I mean, I enjoy being at home too. I spent a lot of time away from my family when I was in the military. So I'm trying to make it what I can now and find that happy medium, y'all. But end of the day, I'll probably work another, hopefully 10 years max. And then I'll be good, have a dual retirement and just live off of snakes at that point.
Yeah. My youngest, she'll be 18 in like under a year and a half. So, You know, once she's out of the house doing her own thing, and I got a little bit more freedom to kind of, you know, do what I want. I think that's what I'm gonna lean towards. First of all, I'm probably gonna leave California, and I'll probably most likely I'll be moving to Texas. So that's like the number one pick right now. So it's either Texas, Georgia, or North Carolina. Those are my front runners right now. Excuse me. So think about that, man, and then the profits from this year and next season, I'm gonna just try to like buy a house flat out. You know what I mean? Just take a big chunk of it and then just pay for a house. So so I gotta sell these damn snakes, bro. These things gotta sell, man. So, but and they've been selling. You know, like honestly, like I have Morph Market, but normally I can't keep stuff on Morph Market long enough. I think I got like one snake up there now, like a male double-head ultra male puzzle. You know, and everybody's like, the first question, hey, like, do you have any females? I'm like, bro, you're supposed to respond to this thing that's up here. John Philly wins by flying omoplata. Dude, if you jump up and attempt a flying omoplata, I'll give you the fucking win. if you can pull off that kind of athleticism,
I ain't
man,
trying to break your neck with my ankle, man.
If you could pull that off, man, as crippled as you are, I mean, I'll be fucking flying anything.
Oh shit!
I'll tell you like this, man. There will be no flying or spinning or jumping from this guy at all, man. No, I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old and fat. I'm good on that. Oh man, flying omoplata.
Happy juice that night,
dude. That shit was viral. Oh man, shit. Did you get a hold of your army buddies to do a video for you yet? I know it's coming. It's gonna be some like predictable like shit. Like, I don't know what I've been told. How does it fight on fat and old? So
I got some promo in the works. We'll say that. We'll say that.
Oh man. Yeah.
After you hit me with that running away from a drill instructor, it's coming. I'll tell you that. Oh man.
Oh man. I'll
Bradley
stop
wants
when
to arm
you
wrestle
stop.
Oh, I ain't stopping. Like up until the last minute before the fight, I'm talking shit and I'm sending shit. I ain't stopping.
Yeah, so I figure we started around like 8 p.m. like live feed, and then I have somebody like on camera or whatever like that going around, and like everybody's there, let them say something and stuff like that, and then so that way we start getting donations coming, because like as soon as it says go, if I submit you in 3 seconds, no one's gonna pay us money. So so we let it go on. We do a lot of pre-fight stuff, we show some behind the scenes stuff. So it'd be pretty fun, man. So so I think
I'm hyped about it. Like a lot of people have said or come out with ideas, and I'm not saying those ideas don't pan out. We've had a lot of good ideas that bring decent money to US Arc, but I think this is an event, and it just got into the right hands. Like, I don't know. I don't know who we contacted to make it fucking run the way that it did. I don't know if it's just the fact that we promoted it the way that we did the first week. I don't know what it was, but it fucking
like
took
blew
the industry by storm.
Yeah,
like everything just started rolling.
And most of it though, big shout out to Earl, man, because he masterminded a lot of this. You know what I mean? So he like every time I see his name pop up on my phone, I'm like, I can't wait to see this idea and shit. You know what I mean? So he's like,
you got a better thought than me. I'm like,
dude,
fuck, do I really want to?
Man, they've been fucking killing it, man. I love those guys to death, man. So so big shout out to them. So it's gonna be cool.
I'm the exact opposite, bro. Like, it excites me, but it scares me at the same time, because he talks like, I'll answer the phone. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, guess what just happened? I'm like,
guess what just happened?
Here comes the pressure. More.
A moat full of gators and sharks around. Like, yes.
Lizard gets thrown into the pit.
Oh shit. Dude, did you know that that was the idea for the first UFC?
Yeah.
They actually wanted to have a moat around the octagon to put like sharks or gators in it.
They
and
wanted
stuff.
it to be kind of like the Kumite.
I guess, man. I don't know, but
That's
I
fucking-
mean, it kind of was like that too. And I'm sure Bloodsport had a lot of inspiration with like the first one too, man. But it's just so crazy how like now combat sports, especially mixed martial arts, is like transcending like everything now. You know what I mean too? And I mean, like love him or hate him though, Conor McGregor is like a big part of that. So,
Oh yeah.
it's,
Oh.
so. But yeah, man, I'm ready, man. I go back to training full time on Monday.
It's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
Opening
Keep
the gym
that rest
back
up
and stuff too. I got some
I hope
guys
you
coming
get
in
like
to
5 layovers on the way over here, so you like get lagged as a motherfucker that night.
I got Craig Plaskett coming in and getting surrounds in with me. He's middleweight in Bellator. He's one of my early students and stuff too. He's a black belt in judo under Gold Court Chavincian. He's a high level purple belt who should be a brown belt. He knocked out Chris Cyborg's brother like in the fight, made him quit in the corner. That's a tough dude, man. So I'm bringing him in. I got Combate America veterans Victor Rico, Emilio Horta coming in. You know, it's gonna be some crazy rules, man. And then my Bakersfield affiliates, we got a bunch of black belts out there. We're gonna be doing some marathon rounds the next flex week, and I go out there. So I told him, I was like, man, just go ahead, go for the kill, 30 minutes straight. Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So.
Hell yeah.
But before all that, though, I got to stretch for like an hour because the fuck. Someone needs just to finish Jake Paul out of fighting with his sheet. For real, right? Mindy. Yeah, that fight was BS. I promise you, our match would not look like the Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley crap because that was just BS. Like, you could tell it was fake. Like, they clinched up after he hurt him, and he's like, I'm sorry, man. You know, like, dude, it's crazy.
Man, Woodley
Yeah.
Woodley should have took the win on that. It's all good though. It is what it is.
Yeah,
you gotta make that purse somehow.
Shit, $2 million, man. I'm sorry, but it's not a lot of things that I would sell out for, but $2 million, I don't know, bro.
I mean, I don't know.
If somebody donated $2 million,
you can do a lot.
If somebody donated $2 million to US Art, I'd probably throw the match. That's about it, man.
What if I get no? Just...
That'd be crazy, man. So,
hell yeah. I'm glad you're getting back on the mats, though, man. I know it's been kind of messing with your head a little bit too, because that's like your livelihood.
Yeah, but you know, just getting over this COVID mess, man. The last couple of weeks, it was crazy because like I told myself, okay, Antoine, don't rush back, relax, and just hang out on the couch. Man, I don't know how bums do it, bro. I don't know. Just sitting on the couch thing is not it. Like, as much as I dislike my regular job, like I want to go back to work next week. I'm like, man, Tuesday I need to go back to work.
Did you just second-handedly call me a bum? Is that what you try to say? Is that what you try to say?
No, you actually do stuff around the house. Like, I mean, I literally just had my son cleaning snakes the whole time, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna stay away from you because I don't want to get you sick and everything. So, yeah, just so, but yeah, he's killing it, man. He's been here since the end of May when he graduated high school, and he just hit the ground running, man. He asks questions all the time, and he's my camera guy now.
He's into it now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he actually I actually quizzed him about it. I was like, all right, man, let me see. I grabbed like a random lead. I was like, all right, sex the snake for me. Grabbed it. He like popped it the right way. I was like, hey, it took me like years to get this shit right. Like, he can almost do it with one hand. I'm like, you little motherfucker. He was like, yeah, I was watching, what's that one guy that you always watch? The Mutation Creation guy? I watched him do. I was like, you son of a bitch. So, yeah, he's taking this serious, man. So, aside from his professional gaming and stuff like that, man, and he's doing this, and I'm sitting in the Bakersfield like every couple of weeks to go work with Brian Floyd from Amazing Feeders for You and have him like cleaning rat tubs and shit too. They're getting ready for the rat operation because when we move here, like I'm gonna do at least ASFs.
Right, right.
Definitely. So yeah, I'm probably just do like my whole collection and then like just buy regular like doorway rats outside, for like the bigger snakes. So
So I got a question for you because I know you're a brown belt. How long have you been a brown belt?
I've been brown belt 2 years. Yep, 2 years.
So you got like, what is it? It's 12 for brown to black. It's what, 2.5, 3 years?
No, I'm
Or
eligible
is
for
that the
black belt now.
35 year?
No, I'm eligible for black belt now.
Oh, it's 2 year?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
no, you only have to be a brown belt for a year. Brown belt to black belt is the shortest distance.
And then the black belt to moving up the degrees is like 35 years, right?
No, so when you get your black belt, then you're like your instructor bars or whatever. That's like, I have my own academy, so I automatically have my instructor bars too on the side. So you get your first degree after 3 years, and then you get your second degree after 3 years, and then once you get your second degree, you can promote to black belt after that. So you essentially have to be a black belt for 6 years to promote to black belt. So and that kind of helps. So I like that concept too because it keeps the system from being watered down. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like the other like traditional martial arts, as soon as you get your black belt, you can just promote the black belt all you want. So you got to be 6 years at black belt, which you know what I mean. Like it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a point where I've been a black belt longer in my life than I was all the other belts combined. Yeah.
And it
So
ain't like it's a short journey. I mean, if you even make it to black belt, you've put in a significant amount of time. So
I probably
that six
I
years
probably
is
have
gonna fly.
yeah. If I had to guess, I probably have like 15,000 hours on the mat, probably. You know, so like they say it takes like at least 10,000 hours or something to be an expert. I probably got like 15 because from white to blue because like I didn't put on a gi till 2013, but I was still like teaching like no gi and wrestling and stuff like that. But I wanted to like do it the right way because I figured like if I ranked up, it looks better on my fighter's resume when they can, like when they make it to Bellator, the UFC, they can go, okay, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt under Antoine Hood and shit. And at that point, people like knew who I was. So I decided to put the gi on and like do it the traditional way. And yeah, from white to purple, man, it was crazy, bro. Like I was training like maybe 7 days a week, like every day, to doing marathon rows, drilling like hours a day, like traveling. Like I was going to when I first got here, I was going to Eddie Bravo's place in LA like twice a week, 2.5 hours from here. And then I got to Bakersfield. I was doing training with Matt Baker over there. It's Jean-Jacques Machado black belt. And then now with Alliance. So when I go to San Diego, I go down there to Alliance headquarters, Victory MMA with Jocko Willink and Dean Lister and those guys. And then my professor, Elias Gallegos. So man, it's a grind, man, and I love going down there because San Diego like has some of like the best killers, man. So I go down there and get my butt whooped, and like that drive home is never good. I'm like, like hands are shaking and stuff, and I'm like half asleep. I'm like, man, this sucks so bad, man. It's
Going
like
from like nothing to multiple hours again. Like I come home and I look at the wife and I look at the kids and I'm like, I love y'all. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
for real.
But
So
it's
yeah,
crazy, man. It's fun though.
yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Well, what saves me now that I'm getting older and slower and fatter is that like once your technique gets better, you find spots to rest. You learn to keep your
Right.
hands in, and you find spots where you're not like going all out. Like I'm not going to blast double leg nobody and like doing all this funny, fancy, flippity stuff. Nah, that's not my game at all, man. I'm gonna just if I see the opening, I take it. It's like
Right.
a bunch of like menu options. If I get on my back, I'm either going to submit you, sweep you, or get back to my feet. And then I have all those options for those. Where the average person might have like 10 options, I have like 300 different options to do for there. So, so pretty much I say this to say that there's no position that you're going to be able to put me in that I'm not going to have some kind of answer for. Every
It's
single
okay.
situation when we're touching each other is danger for you.
That's okay.
Do you realize that every single clinch situation,
that's the most dangerous part of grappling? Like, you're better off with a flying move in BJJ than anything else. But
your neck is not. Your neck is not safe. Your wrists are not safe. Your ankles are not safe. Your knees are not safe. Your elbows are not safe. Your jawline is not safe. No, never. I mean, not you. I'm just saying, like in general, like the general.
I think he just said he's gonna fuck up my money maker. Ooh.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be freaking nuts.
It's gonna be fun, man. Like,
hey, did you get the mats already?
Yeah. So the mats are ordered. I pick them up on Friday. They were supposed to be in today.
What kind are they?
It's, I don't even know the brand of it. It's just those blue mats. So it's a 4 foot by 10 foot. So we'll have an 8 by 10. We'll have an 8 by 10 area to roll.
So it's the 6.5 by 3.5, like rectangle ones.
It's 4 by 10 rectangles.
Okay.
Like, I gave us room to move around.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then, like I mean, unless you like running all over the place, we'll be fine. You know. So, unless you
I might be running. I might be running to fly. I don't know.
Like unless you try to like book it and stuff, you know, like we'll be. Like the
Girl might have to put a cage around us. No.
Yeah.
Enclose the cage around us so no one can run away. No, I ain't running. Fuck that.
That's gonna be hilarious. They gonna have a bunch of Texas guys with cattle prods and shit. Fucking like, hey man.
Oh fuck.
What the hell? Earl, if you're still in here, don't take that idea. Do not bring a fucking cattle prod.
If I get hit with a cattle prod, someone's getting a fist. That's all I'm saying. Like,
oh man.
I'm down to have my ass beat one-on-one, but when you bring weapons into it, it's not a fair fight.
Yeah.
The fists start flying
because if you shock me and I keep myself,
if I get shocked, I'm grabbing you while it happens, and you just had a heart attack, so you can't get shocked.
Oh man, like Antoine trying to pissing themselves in the fucking cage. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, man. So it's I cannot freaking wait, dude. Like I have like zero nerves for this thing because I'm gonna be like cheesing the whole time. I'm just so happy, you know. But people try to put that doubt in your head, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure you get it like a lot too, but people like, hey man, what if he wins? I'm like, he wins. Like I'm not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like okay, for those of you still there, is a lot of people ask me, is there a possibility that he could win? Yes. Is there a possibility that an asteroid can hit the Earth and wipe us all out? Yes. Can you win the Powerball? Yes.
The funny thing is, like, you would think, like, the ultimate underdog story, right? Like, this is almost like the fucking Team USA hockey team in Miracle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think they'd be rooting for the underdog. You have no idea how much hate I'm getting in my DMs right now. Like, you're a little bitch. I hope you lose. Like, all this shit, man. Like, it's going crazy. And
I remember
I'm laughing it off. Like, it is what it is, you know. But
a lot of people were angry. They were like, "Why is John going to get some guy who just had a heart attack back in May?" I'm like, I've trained since then.
That shit came up too.
They're like, shame on you.
You really think you like? I've been joking about this for 6 months, but you really think I'd do something if he wasn't good to go? Like, I'm not that person.
Yeah, I'm fine, man. You know, I mean, am I 100%? No, but I mean, I'm 100% where if I lose, it's no excuses. Like you caught me. You know what I mean? You caught me fair and square. I got too much pride to be to not give him my best. You know,
right?
Like, yeah, on paper I should win, but I'm also gonna treat you like I'm going against like Fedor Emelianenko or fucking Fred. Like I'm not gonna take you like you know what I'm saying? I'm taking like a week and some change off, but I'm not gonna take you lightly at all. So
I appreciate that. I don't want it. I don't want it handed. I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, there will be like if you do win, it won't be, oh, he just got lucky. He just got because First of all, it's gonna take a whole lot for me to quit if I'm getting choked out, and if I don't have any basic armbar or triangle or any kind of escapes like that under my belt, and you found a solution for all that, hey, good on you. You know, like like you the man. Shoot, so
It's gonna
yeah,
happen. It's gonna happen, man. That's the way I look at it. All you can do
yeah,
is get the conditioning up, work your techniques that you're proficient in right now, and
yeah.
fucking hope for the best at this point. We got 2 weeks, man. Like, if you think you're gonna learn a whole bunch of techniques at this point, like, I'm not fucking delirious, man. I'm not trying to learn like fucking all the techniques in the world right now. I'm taking what I know and I'm trying to perfect it.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But wait till you know it's gonna be the best part of the match to me when you feel like you're on top or you take me down, and I see this little air of confidence in your face, and then you get reversed, and then you actually get mounted, and then you feel like it's gonna be a fucking building in the middle of your chest, and then and I'm gonna look at you and go, "This is how your rats feel when they get This is how rodents feel. This is what they feel during dinner time." And then every time you breathe in, it gets tighter and tighter. And you're like, holy shit, man. And then you're like, you know what, man? I'm going to start feeding frozen thaw from now on because those animals are suffering.
I just got off of frozen thaw too. That's oh man. All right. So what are your plans? What are your plans for this year? Like what's the hype combos that you're trying to hit out this year?
So, like all of my males now, that I've been growing up are all like actually active this year. So my red stripe yellow belly clown's doing work. He got his very first clutch ovulating right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully by the end of the year, I have 5 or 6 Hurricane Clown combo clutches. So past the Hurricane, lesser Hurricane. No, just I'm trying to just build up. I'm just trying to keep a whole bunch of Hurricane females back because I want to put a whole bunch of stuff into it because I want to use the Hurricane as the basis for my clown combos. So the big goal is to hit the Hurricane spot nose mahogany asphalt red stripe clown. And actually having breeding right now with my mahogany head as well. So yeah, I didn't even fathom what that combo looked like until a couple of days ago. I was telling you, I saw that I know Brad Bower right now is making some crazy ass snakes, you know, like making he did like the Sunset Ultra Male, and he picked up like the Stranger Leopard Clown from New York. So I was gonna message him and I was gonna be like, hey man, did you make a Hurricane Mahogany Clown yet? And as soon as I was going to his page on Facebook, boom, there's a picture of one. I'm like, the fucking internet does it again, bro. So I was like, holy crap, man. So I love the way it looked too. So I know I'm kind of going in the right direction now. So now I just got a bunch of like different head clown combo babies that when all these other combos are grown, they're ready to breed as well. And I'll just have like one ingredient to add to it. So yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's it, man. So yeah, just building that stuff up now. My Ghost Army. I got a whole bunch of DG girls going this year. I got a bunch of like head and hand line DGs coming. That's also possible. Head clown and head G stripe. So I got quad heads coming, quint heads coming, triple heads coming. So it's base projects now that I want to sell and make profit off of to kind of put back into my program. But I have even more long-term projects where like 3/4 or the whole clutch is staying here. So I'm just playing crazy odds. Oh yeah, and the double head sunset puzzle. He's breeding now. I just looked at my head puzzle female. She got like 12 millimeter follicles and stuff too. So I'll have some visual puzzles, pos heads that I'm keeping back. And then the Ultra Male Batman project too. So those girls should go probably by the middle of the year at this pace. So I'm trying to beat Austin to hit the Ultra Male Batman. So I haven't figured out I'm calling it yet, but you know, whoever hits it first can call it what they want. So you know, it's like when you making up names for ball pythons, there's a fine line between fucking juicy and dope, you know. So yeah, when someone goes, I got a turbo, I'm like, oh what? So no crazy. What's up, Patrick? Oh man, you don't have turbo gene, do you?
No.
Okay. Last time I was on somebody's podcast,
I know a couple people that do, but no.
I was like, look at me, a turbo. And it was like, that's my favorite gene. I was like, ugh. Oh man.
Speaking of favorite genes, if you had to nail it down to one specific morph right now, what would you say?
One morph.
And that's hard for you because you actually have a very varied collection.
I have everything either visual or 100% heck except for Monsoon. But dude, I actually like Enhancer right now. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, that thing is like that's one of the very few snakes I don't have labeled in my racks. So whenever someone comes to visit, the Huffman of the rest of the country, fucking Chris. So yeah, like I don't keep him labeled. So when people come over, I like they're pulling out stuff. I'm like, hey, pull that drawer out right there. And people who haven't seen like DG or like Enhancer in person, they'll slide out. They're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's an answer, bro. So I kind of have to choose that gene, man. And I'm putting it with everything. Like I got double head Enhancer pies coming, Enhancer G-stripe clowns, Enhancer Axanthics. Is just going to be you get Enhancer. So we going nuts with that. Like all like the big morphs, like all the big combos for the past couple of years, I'm literally going back and making an Enhancer version of them. So like there will be like Enhancer Pompeys, Enhancer Batmans, Enhancer this, you know what I mean? So with my own little spin on it. So and then in every famous combo that has Yellow Belly in it, will have Asphalt in it. So yep. That's probably my second favorite gene, Asphalt.
So how big do you see all of this going? Because you said you don't want it to be full-time, at least in your head right now.
Yeah, not right now, but I think I'll cap off at maybe 400 breeder females, somewhere around there. And I think at that point, that's it. 400 breeder females. Yeah, I think I'll like this season. I should almost double my females that I have now with my holdbacks. So, but like 400 to me is just it should be like a good thing where if like 2/3 of my females don't go for some reason, I'll still have that constant year round. I'll keep like my incubator going the whole time and stuff too. So but like I said, I want to do it the right way. Like it's gonna be like by the time I get to the 400 mark, I have like quad recessive females and triple recessive females in the racks and stuff. Like I don't want like 50 pinstripes and fucking 50 pastels and stuff too. Just some real like powerhouse hitters. 400 is more than a full-time job for real. But I got employees now, so I'm that'd be my employees' full-time job.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, so at that point, is it just going to be you and your son, or is that going to become like an actual shop and bring in an employee?
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to the point where he gets overwhelmed like that too, that's fine. But even with the snakes I have now, he like I've asked him when I'm at work, I was like, how much time do you spend a day? He was like, well, I don't take any days off, so I'm in there. I spend a good hour a day in there. So he like sections off the collection with what he does, like as far as like water changes, like cleaning up poop, doing full changes, checking if there's any like mites or parasites or whatever else is in there or gnats or whatever too. So he came up with this system on his own, and I was like, dude, this fucking system is better than mine. And then he's got a brain for shit like that, So he goes in there and like he takes bites all the time. He's not scared to get bit. And fucking like his first week here, he's like, hey man, the blackhead bit me. I was like, yeah, that's the one that I thought it was gonna bite you. He's like, why do you tell me that? He was like, well, I mean, she tagged us. That's good. Fucking so. Yeah, and I think now he said that's one of his favorites, that one and Axanthic. I was like, out of all the snakes in here, the blackhead, single gene blackhead, and the single gene Axanthic is your favorite snake. He's like, oh, they're cool. And then he calls, I have that 5,000 gram, that Volta head clown girl. He calls her Titana Boa and shit. This fucking guy, man.
That's but yeah, awesome. If I get to the point,
you think
your boy is gonna like, not that you're you still got a lot of time. You're only 40 years old, but
Yeah.
you think your boy's gonna take over
No,
after you're ready to lay it down, or
no. This is like he's good at what he's doing, and he seems to enjoy it. Or that's what he tells me. But that's not where his heart is. You know, like his
right, right.
passion is like he wants to design his own video games, and he's like pretty much a professional gamer now. I'll sit here watching him like do these Call of Duty things and just winning money, and so I'm like, dude, you making more money than fucking I am doing this thing. He's doing like 100K tournaments where he's like, you know,
Damn.
taking third place in 100K tournaments, shit like that. So that's what he loves, man. But yeah, he's comes from a long line of gamers because I love games still. My father's in the city. My father has a PS4 and stuff too. So in his spare time, he's gaming and shit too. So he's got it honest, man. And you know, that's where his heart is. And like I would never force him to get into something that, you know what I mean, just because I need help or I like to do it. Like martial arts, dude, he wants nothing to do with it. Like nothing. Like literally the gym is a 26-second walk from his bedroom and he can see the garage from his window and he's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. And that's fine. You know, if he decides to come out there and throw the gloves on one day, I'm cool with that. But like the one thing, my parents weren't the greatest parents in the world, you know, and shit like that too. Everybody had their issues. But the cool thing about my parents, they always supported what I wanted to do. Always. Like if I wanted to keep fucking lizards and snakes in the house and turtles, they was like, okay, but if they get out, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know, and you know, they helped finance a lot of the stuff. And anytime I had some kooky idea, like I wanted to be a Marine, my dad was a Marine too. And he was like, I think you're out of your fucking mind, but you know, I love you, I support you, go do better than I did, you know. And I was like, well, that's the goal, is to do better than you did. You know what I mean? So what's funny
So
about that
when
is
did
that
that thought actually kick in for you, man? Like
for
when
the
did you
Marines,
say I'm gonna do the military?
so it was towards the end of high school, and I was still at the point where I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to college or not. So while I went to the delayed entry program like that spring, like after my 18th birthday, and I just had that in the back. It's like, okay, if I do go to school and it doesn't pan out, I can still just sign the line and then go, you know.
Right,
And
right.
uh, other than martial arts training, competing and fighting, and like working at my little side jobs just to buy like school clothes and stuff in high school, I was like a sheltered kid, man. I really didn't travel a whole lot. Didn't really see a lot of things because like my parents on that aspect, they trying to keep you away from like all the BS that was happening like in the city, you know, things like that too. So when I graduated high school and I started in the summer program at Rutgers University, man, and I had my classes together, dude, I was acting a plumb damn fool, bro. Like I had like middle of the week classes. I was partying. I was like every concert, man, and you know what I mean. Had the point where like I had like a different girl like every other day and shit. And I was like, dude, this is like, you know, I'm gonna spiral out of control. So I like stopped myself before, you know, I got hurt with the jail, got somebody pregnant or anything like that. So I put the brakes on myself. I was like, look, I need to figure out something because I'm gonna lose my mind here. You know, like this is just you know, I need some more discipline. So I decided to enlist in the Marine Corps, man, and yeah, man, it was a blast, bro. Like it was the time of my life, you know. Yeah, we went through some BS and they played a lot of games
Right.
with you too, but there was a lot more good memories than shitty ones though. So
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
you know, you got your injuries and shit like that, and you know, service related stuff, and you know, you got some trauma here and there, and you know, some of your best friends never came home, you know, shit like that. But
Right, right.
that's part of growing up, man. You know, like
Well, I mean, that's the lifestyle that I've had almost
yeah,
my whole life, anyways. You know, like one, I
yeah,
grew up in a military family. Like I'm fourth generation military,
nice.
so it was just always around. And then two, I didn't grow up in the best areas. Like, granted, I didn't grow up in like Inglewood or Ferguson
Hmm.
or anything like that, but I didn't grow up in nice neighborhoods, you know.
Hmm.
So losing friends and like hearing guns go off and all that shit, it's just that's been second
Yeah,
nature in my life, you know.
yeah, dude. I remember at 11 years old, I was in a supermarket. Some old man came up to me and pointed to me, go, "You're destined to fail." I'm like,
The
what?
fuck?
that he literally pointed to my face and told me I was destined to fail, and like my whole entire life I've proven him wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I don't
about, bro.
know if it was a random guy trying to reverse psychology me, but if I could work, you know. So yeah, man, it's just. But I'm having a blast, bro. Like this like this year run we've been doing, man, has been fucking great. You know, so I'm just ready to take this thing to the next level, man. Hold a bunch of girls back and just keep making dope shit, man. Like one of my favorite mantras this year is Ozzy, man. Hashtag shut up and breathe, you know. Kid, you know, so up until this point, we're gonna make all the noise we want, but as soon as this is over, you know what I mean, we done. We gotta get right back to business and you know, keep shit running. So I'm excited, bro.
What would you say is one of your goals for the year? Like outside of just your production, obviously that's a big factor, right? And that's something that takes a lot of time. But you as a person or within the industry, what's something that you want to see happen within the next year?
Well, I want to hit 2 social media milestones this year. I want to break the 10,000 follower mark just because it's it's easier to promote stuff with the swipe up feature and stuff too. So
right.
I want to reach the 10,000 follower mark on there. Break 5,000 on YouTube. I got about 500 left, I think, whatever too. And plus, I want to hurry up and do this giveaway because when I hit 5,000 followers, subscribers, I'm giving away that ultrasound. So I'm hoping we can get this shit given away while I got the money to fucking to buy ultrasound. I have the money now to set aside to get this ultrasound.
Go to his channel, guys. Come on.
So I can buy this thing and do this giveaway. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just I do a lot of giveaways too, man, and I think it's you know, this is my way of just giving back to, you know, to the community and things too. Because you know, some projects, you know, people get mad about it too. Like some animals I've given away to breeders, like I'm giving away asphalt hepides and inchy asphalt hepides and shit like that. And a lot of people like, oh, you fucking up the market. Shut up. There's no other, like I haven't seen the inchy asphalt hepide in the market in 2 years. So there is no damn market. You know what I mean? So and they went to people who's actually like doing some really, really cool stuff with it, you know? So, you know, and I got like a lot of shit for like doing raffles and stuff too early on. There are a lot of people who like, you know, got involved with them, but there's other people, you know, was like, I don't like the fact that he's profiting off of or something or whatever. I'm like, okay. So when I do these raffles, I might spend honestly maybe 35 hours a week trying to keep track of stuff and doing these meetings and things like that. Dude, my time is valuable. You know, like the guy right now, still what's his name? I forget his name, but he just won that ARS rack and shit, man. Happiest guy in the world. He spent $50 and won the ARS rack. I won the ARS rack for $50 fucking dollars. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just like what annoys me is the people who like they'll get in the comments and like pocket watching and stuff like that, and then they'll make up fake accounts to get to the comments and they'll be like, oh, most of this money better go to something else and shit. I'm like, dude, if you don't like it, just keep scrolling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit,
I mean, everyone has their own hustle, man, and that's something me and Jose
so I mean,
we're talking about. You know,
if you don't want to participate in it, that's fine, man. I understand that, but like, I don't understand like why you privately bashing me? Message me yourself. You know.
I didn't know we was on a Facebook group. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly, man. You know, fucking, it's just ridiculous, man. It's it, but that's the internet for you, man. I think the internet is probably the best. It's probably one of the best and worst things that happened to mankind.
That's without a doubt, man. Like
everybody,
the way people get, and everyone feels like they got to throw their opinion. You know, like you have to listen to me because I have the ability to speak to you now. I was like, there's been multiple people I reached out to, and I'll reach out more than once to try to help promote this shit, and I ain't gonna hear back from them, but like, I ain't gonna feel bad about it, you know. I was like, I tried, but
I messaged a bunch of people, and just I saw that they read it and left me on red and stuff, you know. But guess what, man? It's not gonna hurt my feelings at all.
Exactly.
I mean, I prefer that you message back and just say no, but you know. But it's too late now because now my spot's all filled up. So, you know. So I'm like, guess who didn't want to help? No, I'm playing. No, I mean, a lot more people wanted to get involved too, but I was like waiting on everybody to kind of decide whether they were going to do and what they were going to pay and shit like that too. So I wish we could have got more, but I wanted to make sure. I figured that like 6 on the front, 6 on the back, they have like big enough logos where they like show up on the live and stuff too. So that's kind of why we set that cap that way. You know, because I mean, it's pretty cool, man, to see your brand out there. Like I sponsor a bunch of MMA fighters, like in Bellator and Invicta. Dude, there's nothing to get you psyched up when you see your logo on somebody's fight shorts on national television. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's pretty dope, and it's for a good cause, man.
Exactly.
Fucking.
That's what it's all
those U.S. lawyers, man, $900 an hour, man, it's fucking nuts. When I heard that on Chris's podcast, I'm like, man, I need to go to law school. $900 a fucking hour is crazy. Oh man. Yeah, let's fill up John's shorts. Yep, still got a couple spots left.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout
we
out
need
to
to hit up fucking Corey and be like, hey.
For real. But yeah, man. And have you decided if you're going to Anaheim or not?
So I got a couple people that said that they might be able to split a room with me, or I had a couple people that said, hey, we live like an hour and a half from the venue, and we have an extra bed if you need it. So I'll be there. I just don't know where I'm going to be staying yet, and I don't know how the hell I'm getting back to the airport, but I'll figure it out. I'll be there for sure in person.
I'll be there for both. You flying into LAX?
No, I'm gonna go into John Wayne.
What the fuck is John Wayne? I don't know. I usually fly to Vegas when I go places. I don't know anything about
it's just south of LAX, so it's closer to the venue, and it's easier to get in and out of. So whoever's picking me up has an easier time finding me.
Yeah, we'll get you dropped. If anything, Andrew will probably drop you off. Just volunteering him to drop you off, because I'm probably gonna be riding with him anyway, because I drive like an old lady and shit, and he just he drives like a bat out of hell. But
yeah, don't let me behind the wheel then, because
yeah, and then I don't heard about him get pulled over because he's a LA sheriff and shit. So yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are you popping wheelies in his truck? He was like, shut up, bitch.
That's fun. Hell yeah. I've had a few offers from people like trying to help me with rides and stuff. So, but I'll definitely be at Anaheim. So I'm going to be rolling into Anaheim. We'll do a little skit there. Well, not even a skit, like a little get together there. Obviously do the regular show stuff.
You bringing your media stuff too, like your camera and all that?
Yeah. I'm bringing my camera, my laptop, like all the gear that I can carry on. And then I'm just going to make it work. I'm essentially living out of a 2-day bag with camera gear. So
for real,
is what it is. I'm good. I'm used to it. Fuck it.
Shit,
and I'll get back early Monday and get the push for Arlington set.
Yeah. It's not like you got to be dressed to the nines at this sweaty ass convention. You know, I'm wearing like, I'm wearing like my the new U.S. Ark shirts with the breeders on the back of it one day, and and probably the same exact color shirt, but not the same shirt because I'm not nasty. The next day, I'll probably wear the same shirt twice and some damn joggers and some Air Maxes. And I'm gonna be comfortable, man. For real. So that when I get home, I can just like throw it off and put it on the side of the house until it gets washed off, so I'm not bringing in nobody's damn snake fucking shit.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Like, that's one of the things that scares me about shows the most. That's the nice thing about no shows locally, because I got to drive a whole damn day. So it's like, oh, you go in a plastic bag or 2 or 3, and now you sit in the back of the truck while I'm driving home.
How far is the drive from you to Arlington?
Just like 8.5 hours, like 11 to 12 hours with kids.
It'll be cheaper to fly. It should be like $60 to fly, bro. Hell no. But you got to bring the mats and stuff anyway. So
I got to bring the equipment, and I'm coming up a day early, so
you'll be
I could see my kids.
You'll be on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be up there Thursday. My family my wife's family lives just north of the show, so
Oh,
they're
cool.
gonna go up a couple days early, and then I'm gonna go up Thursday, so I could spend the night with my kids, and then they're gonna stay with grandma over the weekend while we're doing
Oh,
everything.
cool. Yeah, I land about like 5:30, 6 o'clock Thursday. So
All
I'm probably fly and get my rental car and then drive straight to Earl's and like whatever setting up he needs to do or whatever we need to move stuff around. He's gonna leave all the bullshit work for me. So so
I'm gonna drop off the
so
mats and just burn out in the street and take. No, I'm
yeah.
just playing. Like,
So
hey, the
yeah,
mats are
man.
outside. Have fun working your ass off.
Yeah, so everybody gonna show up like stuff from eating like dinner and stuff. And I'm gonna be sitting there pissed off because we didn't eat.
Oh no, that's the other thing too. I was just like, oh man, like the anger is gonna come out because of not eating. I can already see it with both of us. We both like to eat.
Dude,
We're
I'm
like,
door dashing
let's get this
something.
damn fight over so we can eat real quick.
Yeah, I'm door dashing some Mexican food or something, man. I got for real.
Oh man.
Oh man. And then the next time around, we probably in the springtime, probably convince me to like do some bull riding or something. Okay, I take that back. No, not giving them that
Don't
idea.
do that shit. Don't do that shit. Please don't
Hell
do that shit.
no. Fucking Antoine's head came off. Shit.
We don't need that. Like, I think the last time everyone went bull riding, all but like 2 people got hurt.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Not
But
that
shit,
people
man.
couldn't possibly get hurt from this too, but
Oh man.
it is what it is. We know that. Well, I mean, I guess you know the risk. You have to sign a fucking waiver to ride a bull, but still.
Yeah. Nah, no one's gonna get hurt doing this unless like it's self-inflicted.
Unless we're stupid.
Unless you like slip and roll an ankle or some shit like that. And I'm like, man.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. You'll see a commercial come out Monday as soon as I get back in town. The week before, or stuff from and people that have come in to kind of promote us and help out, and it'll be a whole thing. Run for the week.
Cool.
And
yep. I found a local place to get the sponsor put on my shorts here, so
okay.
I'm gonna turn everything in. I'm gonna turn everything in tomorrow, so that gives them plenty of time. So that way they don't fuck it up. I'm actually gonna like get the logos myself and like Photoshop them onto a picture of the shorts, and I'm gonna give it to them. Okay, this is how I want this exactly, because
Right.
I learned a long time ago when you're doing like sponsor stuff on shorts, they just stick shit anywhere, and you know what I mean. Out here, one person complained, "Hey, he moved my stuff to the back, and I paid the $200, and
Right.
I want my charity money back." And I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. Hopefully, all of my sponsors are cool enough where if something, God forbid, did happen like that, they wouldn't trip too much. But it's people, man. These damn humans. Man. So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. We're gonna go batshit crazy on Monday on Billy's podcast. So
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard for me right now to refrain from.
I got something for you.
Going in on it. I'm sure.
Oh, it's gonna be fun, man. So, this shit, yeah, boy.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna get this going. Antoine, thank you, brother. Next week
sir,
you will
man.
have JT on from RETICULATED talking about sponsorship and everything else that we could talk about. He's been a long time friend,
bro.
so I'm excited.
Yeah, hey, everybody that watched, man, thank you for coming in and tuning in and watching. Remember Hot Desert Python, September 17th, 8 p.m. Central Time, right? That's what you guys are in, 8 p.m. Central Time, whatever. You guys do the conversion on that. I'll probably go live right at 8, and then we'll probably get started maybe 8:20, between 8:20 and 8:30 to get people in. We do some behind the scenes stuff, you know what I mean? We'll try to I get pictures. I get some video of Fealys hiding in some bedroom somewhere, warming up and praying and shit with his fucking. He gonna be in the bathroom
with my rosary.
he's gonna be like puking in the bathroom like Eminem and 8 Mile and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that might actually happen. Sorry,
No,
Earl.
it's gonna be hilarious though, man. So, but now it's gonna be a great time, bro. Like I said, I appreciate all the support from everybody, man. John, all jokes aside, man, you're a fucking rock star, bro. I love you, man. So
love you too, brother.
It's gonna be fun, dude. And if like my goal is to beat Daytona. so
Exactly.
I don't
I'm right
care
there with you.
I don't even care about the outcome of this thing. If we don't break 117,000, all this is a failure. So because if not, next time I'm gonna just build a box and have them put money in like Jeremy Bobb did. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jeremy did all that and he raised 27,000 with a donation box and didn't even like break a sweat. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do that. Like,
yeah, we sweating.
Jeremy
taking our time and our health.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, he's way smarter than we are. Shit,
oh
fuck, dude.
All right, y'all have a great night. Y'all stay blessed. Make sure go give Antoine some love. His link tree is down in the description below. So literally every single thing that he does, his YouTube, his Instagram, his Patreon, his I don't know. Maybe he has an OnlyFans. I don't know yet. I didn't look at it that close.
My OnlyFans is snake sex. SNEKSEKS.
Oh man.
I swear to God, that's the thing.
Why am I not fucking surprised? All right, y'all have a great night, brother. I appreciate you. Right. I look forward to Monday night with you, and I look forward for the next 2 weeks and the shit that's about to go down.
All right, thanks, brother. Take it easy, man.
You too. Have a great night, y'all.